Hey everyone, and welcome back to Tom's Garage. I'm Tom, and today I'm going to be running through 5 things that I dislike or hate about the BMW 530e Touring behind me, so stay tuned for this video. So we'll start off with the first thing that I dislike or hate about the 5 Series or the 530e. It's to do with the leather in the car. It is the Dakota kind of vinyl, and for just over £56,000 I'd quite like it to be upgraded to, I think it's merino leather they call it, where it's a bit more sumptuous. If you've been in a BMW like a high-end 5 Series, 6 Series, 7 Series or X5 or something with the upgraded leather interior, you do have a bit more plush. This feels quite grainy and waxy, which back in the day when we had the F10, I think that 5 Series was the 520D and it was like £33,000 or £34,000 for £56,000. You'd like to think they'd have put something a little bit more premium inside. There's nothing wrong with it, it just doesn't feel as premium as it could be. The second thing that I dislike or hate is the fact we've got black gloss plastic everywhere you touch. So I only picked this car up last Friday, so we're on Tuesday now, so about 4 days, and as you can see we've got fingerprints already. The dust, it's a little bit minging, so I need to get a microfiber cloth for that, but yeah, just need to get that sorted. But yeah, you can see after a couple of days of touching all this black gloss, it looks good in the showroom, but black gloss is not a good idea for touching in the touch points in a car. The third thing is the range, the electric range. I don't know, I know I've driven a bit today to get here, but I think it started off at 27 miles. And from what I could see on the website, it's claimed between 32 and 34 on a full charge. And this was charging all day yesterday and overnight. And it did say it was 100%, and I think we were at 27 miles. I haven't even seen it reach 30 yet. And we're still, when I first picked up the car, it had 0 range left, and we were getting 34 miles to a gallon. So I've managed to get that up to 36.5 in 4 days, just using an electric battery when I can, turn up to the shops or just heading out to the restaurants, whatever you're doing in life. But yeah, that's a little bit annoying. 34 miles to a gallon's a bit off the claimed range. The third thing that I kind of hate or dislike, again we're in the boot of the car, is because the electric battery packs in the boot, you lose about 100 litres of boot space. I think this is sitting at about 560 in the touring model. And as you can see, it has been integrated nice, and you do have the kind of metal bit there, but you have lost a little bit of boot space. So if you were planning buying this and having a bigger dog, it might affect the height of it. I've got a friend that's got the diesel version of this, and she can fit her, she's got a big Rottweiler kind of dog in there, and that fits in nice and easy. I don't know if the couple of inches you've lost in boot space floor, if they're going to bang their head off the ceiling of the car. So the fourth thing, again to do kind of black gloss, is it's hard to see because the car is a little, I did wash the car yesterday, but as you can see a little bit of dust. The black kind of gloss plastic around the tail lights are very hard to keep clean. Most cars it's just all red in the unit and it kind of hides the dirt. But because you've got these black bits and it's kind of got intricate detail underneath, the way it's all kind of protruding out in the red bits there, they're very hard to keep clean. It looks great when it's showroom clean, but when you're out in the roads in real life, that can get dirty very quickly and just looks messy. And my last and fifth and final thing on it is to do with the powertrain again. Just because it is a 530e, it's about £56,000 base, and then obviously add things like your paint, which this one's got the upgraded paint, I think it's £900, Merino Amber Effect, something like that it's called. It is nice paint, but it's about £16,000 more than a conventional, say, 520i. So if you were the private buyer, you would need to really do the maths and see if it works for you, especially if you're paying, as on a PCP, an extra £300 a month for this. Or again, if you're a company car buyer, I think it makes perfect sense because it's about 31 or 33 grams per kilometre CO2. However, if you're private, as I said, you're still paying the same road tax if you're buying a hybrid, because it's over £40,000 than a 520i. But the 520i, as I said, you could put the 15 grand towards options, holidays, insurance, running costs, fuel, so you could really compare that. I know the driving experience is a little bit different, a little bit smoother in the hybrid powertrain, but there's a lot of change to fork out for, as you can see, 36 miles to a gallon at the moment, so something to consider. So I just want to say thank you very much for watching this video all the way through to if you made it this far. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel below, comment your thoughts on the BMW 530e Touring below. Interested to see what you think and what you think about this video. As always, stay safe, share, like and subscribe. Ciao.